Hello and welcome back to Makeshift Minis. Today I'm going to be making a werewolf. When I was making the rock, I had an idea on how to make fur, and I thought I'd give it a go. First I'm going to need some wire for the frame. I straightened out a few paper clips to use as my armature wire. Pliers make twisting and bending the wires to make the armature much easier. After shaping the main body, I used my pliers to bend the legs. Using thin jewelry wire, I tie the armature to another wire, which I later use for the arms. With the armature finished, I begin covering the frame in hot glue. This helps secure everything in place and give me a good surface to work on. I cover the werewolf's frame in plastic that I soaked in acetone. I then use a variety of tools to spread the plastic until it covers the mini relatively evenly. Once I have a nice coat, I can begin sculpting. Once I finish sculpting most of the werewolf, I use my plastic to make the fur. Cutting and nipping the plastic is very much the same idea I used to make the feathers with my winged serpent and vulture demon. With the mini done, I begin working on the base. I make the base by covering a bottle cap in superglue and then attaching ground pieces of cork. Cork is a fairly good material to use as rocks and stones. To fill in the gaps and blend things together, superglue and borax give good results. After gluing one area and then dipping in my jar of borax, I repeat the process until I think enough of the gaps are filled. Using my awl, I make pilot holes in the base for the pins of the werewolf's feet. After a little work, I can glue the werewolf to the base. After priming the Mini with what I have on hand, I base coat the Mini black. For more detailed pieces, the undercoat method works fairly well. Once the base coat dries, I move on to the next step in making the undercoat and dry brush the Mini gray. Dry brushing the Mini white gave such a great result that I decided I wouldn't paint the rock the werewolf's standing on. Once I'm done with the undercoat, I paint a brown glaze on the werewolf. I made the glaze by thinning paint in a 2:1 ratio with water. With the Mini done, I carefully paint the base black, taking my time so I don't get any paint on the rock. After the paint dries and a matte varnish, it's on to the glamour shots. The werewolf started as an experiment to see if I could make a fur pattern, but I'm pretty happy with the result. I'm very impressed on how well the underpainting worked for this Mini, and I'm glad I didn't paint the rock any more than I did. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Take care, be well, and until next time.